暖花开的季节，适合出游，适合赏花。欢迎收看《湾区走走》，我是郑佳瑜。我们今天要带您走访几个湾区花名在外的公园，一起感受春天的气息。在东湾的 Fremont 有座 Shin Historical Park and Arboretum， 这里的树种来自世界各国，几乎每棵都是百年老树。
So this is the Chilean bajota tree, and it has nuts that you can roast. And then East Coast for that cypress. And then our ginkgo, which we may not have too much longer because it has some trouble.
Right. So come before it pass away.
Yeah, come before it passes away. Then southern magnolia. And then our really huge eucalyptus from Australia. And then the Moreton Bay fig, one of the favorites of our visitors who love to get onto the roots and take their pictures there.
园内的花卉也种类繁多，例如有 Fremont 的市花。
That bush there is Fremont's city flower.
Oh.
It's a flannel bush, Fremont-dendron.
特别的是，花园内还有花园。这个日式木门和飞龙树林里是一座日式庭园 ，The Caddo Memorial Park。今年5月庆祝40周年的花园，设计者可是大有来头。
The name of the person was May Kitazawa Arbogast, and I looked her up and I went, what? Because she's pretty famous. The kinds of projects she worked on were not Japanese gardens. Generally, they were things like Hearst Castle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. 花园面积不大，但是日式庭园的重要元素这里都具备。园内至少有4种樱花，从早春就开始绽放。So from January to April, May, you get to see cherry blossoms in Fremont.
Yeah, right.
而中半岛的 Filoli Garden 也以满园春色群芳争艳。
Because we're in California, it's a warmer weather, so we're looking forward to wisteria, lilacs, irises. Yes, irises are starting to come up too, and also roses.
园内许多100年前由原任屋主种下的花草还在年年盛开，因为这里对待花草植物可是比照博物馆保护文物的标准。
We try our best to preserve them and keep them healthy so that each year they keep producing new tubers. Along this iris border too, we have a couple different varieties of lilac growing. They smell very wonderful.
Are they 100-year-old too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, right here. I believe the original family got this
1891。今年新开放的菜园目前已经生机勃勃。
And so the edible part are the petals.
So
you
can just eat it?
Yeah, you can just eat it.
Oh. It tastes like flowers. 菜园里有多种蔬果，是间露天的自然教室。
What I do is I push down to loosen up the soil, and then I pull up.
Wow.
Push down, yeah, and then pull.
It's so tough. Oh. I give up.
It must be really long.
Wow. It's a long one.
It's a long one. There you go.
That's why you get the job. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
春天的湾区真的是处处美景，除了出外赏花之外，在自家种植花草也是很好亲近春天的方法。谢谢您收看《湾区走走》，更多内容请上 KGSF 网站。
Also, I recommend beginner gardeners to start weeding their plot and adding soil amendments so that the soil is nice and healthy for the plants to go in, and also mulch around the areas where there will be bare soil where you're not going to put plants in to avoid a ton of weeds popping up, and to also help the soil moisture stay in the ground, and also encourage earthworms and good microbiota in the soil. I recommend doing a little bit of research or just asking your local garden nursery about roses that are resistant to pests and also drought resistant, because here in California we tend to get a really hot summer, and so roses do need a bit of water so that they could continue growing and surviving during the summer. And so hybrid varieties that are drought resistant and also pest resistant. I recommend. There are also fragrant roses that are really beautiful to grow for the home garden. Display pots that have a variety of vegetables growing in them, and so you could grow anything like vegetables and flowers in containers. Like here we have kale, we have borage, I think daffodils, and more kale in a pot. And so the kale and the borage are edible, and the daffodils aren't, but they're just there for height and for beauty and flowers.
Yeah, interesting.
You could grow anything.
对啊，所以可以在家里有一个这样子的花盆哈，里面又可以种花，又可以种蔬菜，也可以放点葱啊什么的，这样需要炒菜的时候拔一点起来，平常又可以观赏。